Michel Kelemendis. You can call me Michel or Kele. So I'm here as dance facilitator on both sides of dancers and choreographers.
My name is Vincent Matsui. I am one of the facilitators.
I'm James Webb. I'm the facilitator for composition.
I'm Eva from Austria, from Vienna. I'm the other facilitators for the composers.
My name is Fiso from South Africa. I'll be the dancers link to the facilitators Vincent, Michel.
I'm Florian. I will be the lighting designers facilitator.
I'm Laurent, the director of the French Institute in South Africa. On behalf of all the partners of Crossings, and we are many, but there is a lot of people who join forces to organize this fantastic workshop. So on behalf of everybody, I'd like to thank you a very warm welcome. We are so pleased to see you here. We are so pleased to participate to Crossings during the next 2 weeks. I have to tell you that last year was the first Crossings, and it was such a fantastic experience that there was no way we couldn't renew the experience this year. And I'm quite sure we will have a third one also next year. So I really hope for you that you will have the same experience that last year, but I'm really sure about that. You will see it's a very intense workshop, so sleep well tonight.
Okay, now you separate your arms.
I was starting at the age of 3. Tried also ballet, but it was not for me. No. I didn't like the tutu. and then at the age of 15, after lots of years of gym, I met African dancing, the traditional one, especially the one from Guinea. And from that point, African dancing, go.
Tired, makes me tired. It was hard, but it's cool, so cool. African dance, first time for me.
It was fun. This African dance, this one, I like it. I don't know if I do it right.
We can do us like this one also.
It needs a bigger ass.
This is the reflector.
Yeah.
And this is the actual light bulb.
Okay.
You see it points through the reflector. You see it's not exactly in the middle. It should be in the middle, by the way. But this is the actual light bulb. You see.
So, but what are the ways to capture light?
There's a big difference in having the light source visible, or the light source as an object to actually see for an audience.
I have really started to answer a lot of the questions that I've had. When I've watched a lot of theatre and dance, I've really not understood people's choices. And it's been really interesting for me now to be a part of the process, to really start to reflect on what I didn't understand, and a lot of stuff I really hated and thought was just really lazy. But now, with this understanding of working in a theatre and working with these types of light, you also understand how people arrive at these choices, and often, yeah, they are quite lazy.
The lowest frequency a human can hear is 20 hertz per second. So that's the highest we can hear is 22,000 hertz. So that's 22,000 waves per second. But there's a big difference between hearing something and listening to something. And these listening exercises that Eva and I are going to take you through are designed for us to increase and tune our perception to the sound around us. And hopefully that will.
Steamer, I heard the coffee steamer going shh. I heard a beep. I'm not sure if it was a microwave or a watch or something.
It sounds like a cash machine or a microwave.
Something was like a little alarm.
His pen like shaking and gave us pencil. It's very loud.
Very, I was surprised.
I heard the traffic moving outside, but. I say tomorrow.
Yeah, you say tomorrow?
Yes. What is the theme for tomorrow?
Is it okay for you, moteur? Action, yeah.
Action.
Action, yes. So the game of the day is we pick up by chance.
Lotto.
Like Lotto. And there will be one choreography will be shown with two different music, one after the other. And from this telescopage, from this
so a surprise.
A surprise. We start talking about the relation between dance and music, and that's it. It's our beginning.
Working today with Elaine, I really got the feeling from her that less was more. So she didn't want us to necessarily like indulge in certain things.
Honestly, I ignored the music. The music was a surprise, and we were not flexible enough to just change and say, okay guys, we have to listen to the music when it comes, and be flexible. And when the music comes, we change everything what you've done. We were going to go very wrong. So for both the first and the second music, I have to be honest, I was not listening.
Music played a powerful role in terms of the relations and how I connect to the person next to me.
I would just like to ask maybe choreographers and the dancers, as to you guys, is it about the music or about the sounds? Is it about the music or the sounds? It's the question to me now. Maybe it's crucial and maybe it's early for me to ask this. Because I like what you said, my brother. You know, it worried me that you just closed your ears and danced, you know? I think it can be a discussion for another time. Let's give it some thought, guys. But it's important for me as a composer here, working within these 2 weeks, to know really what is it that you need me to feed you with. Sure.
I found dance just by chance, really. I mean, the first time I got to move in an auditorium and the teacher was a gymnastics class, the teacher said, "You're free to do whatever you want." I was like maybe 6 and I was moved to tears.
My first introduction to dance was when I was 5, and I had a great teacher, but then the second teacher this semester kind of made me cry, so I kind of refused to go back. And it wasn't until I was also actually 12, my sister had a tap teacher, and I went to see a performance and I saw her perform, and it was kind of the combination of her grace plus rhythm that kind of intrigued me back into it.
But because I come from London, there's many kinds of like local dancing schools. There's also lots of courses, like the place run courses for young children, so it's very easy to get into dance there.
No, I just wanted to know what about South African dances? How did they start? Later? Ah, okay. So Tulani, how did you start dancing?
I actually started dancing at the age of 16. Before I was dancing, I was a boxer, and I used to
I've started when I was 17, so much later. And it was by chance also, like I had nothing to do one afternoon, I watched What Can I Do, and I found this modern jazz class. I went in and I never stopped. Yeah.
I'm sure that from the time when you started till now, the political changes have affected the way Timbuka operates. Can you just tell us from a personal point of view?
During the political crisis in Zimbabwe, a lot of donors they shifted their focus from Zimbabwe, and even others closed their offices to Zimbabwe, therefore resulting in the company losing out a lot of donors. Because the inflation, if donors who invested their money in Zimbabwe, one way or the other, it didn't reach the artist, or by the time it reaches the artist, it was valueless because of inflation as well. So that's when most of the dancers started looking for greener pastures, resulting in the company losing a lot of dancers. But I worked closely with Timbuka and started teaching in the school as well, because I just have that passion that one day there's light at the end of the tunnel. The training is there, dancers graduated 2 weeks ago, but there is no funding. So that drives a lot of passionate dancers from the field. So that's how the political situation has affected dance in Zimbabwe in general.
For me, it's like try to go back where you come from and check what is needed, what you are supposed to get, and go and give it to those ones who are coming.
Keep it original. See you tomorrow, man. See you tonight. I mean, not tomorrow, tonight.
You're nervous about tonight?
Just a little bit.
No, I don't get nervous. You do the best that you can, and that's all you can ask for.
Grand. Yeah. Marching team.
I'm just gonna have fun here and bring all the experience that I gained in the workshop.
Kind of putting everything that we've learned as to present what we've been doing for the last since last week.
So tell me.
Oh, you're recording?
Excited, but sad because it's the last. And it's my birthday afterwards, my party.
Where do I look? Tell me. I think I've learned a lot through that, and I have so much respect for all those different spheres of art.
Hello. Have a good one. Enjoy the show.
Hi.